Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to today's Words of Wisdom. For those who are subscribed, today's email was sent out on June 12th, and I quote, "Love does not bind another, but finds goodness within and sets him or her free from the starting point of happiness," by Master Ryuho Okawa. Thank you, Lord God. Thank you, Lord, Master Ryuho Okawa, for giving us literally the starting point of happiness. It's to awaken to love that gives. And love that gives is not as easy as it sounds. What does love that gives mean? It means to give without expecting anything in return. Again, easier said than done. We are so, in this modern day, especially if you have gone through higher education, this world, unfortunately, in this era, is structured, the academic world is structured so that it makes you feel that you have to win against others, that you have to be smart in life. It's kind of like it's a very negative environment, the academic environment. However, so it's easier for us, and like as a biological sense, as an animalistic instinct, we'd rather seek something before giving it to others. Right? That's a more natural effect that we have. So due to these two conditions, this educational condition in this modern world, and also this like animalistic, biological fact by having this physical body, it's easier for us to think about ourselves before others. Hence, when we are programmed like that, when we start giving love by knowing these teachings, even though we may feel that we're doing it out of like pure love, a lot of the times it's there's a calculation behind it. You're calculating, if you do this for her, she'll probably give this back to me, right? Or in order for the relationship to be better, I'm just gonna kiss up to my boss. You see, there's always something in return that's automatically in there, even though we think that we're giving it purely to others. When it comes to a mother and father raising a child, is it really pure, or are you wanting your child to go to a good school, not because you're thinking about their future, but actually because you're just pressing upon them your own value of life, not considering their personality or their strengths, and so that you will look good by having a child who's gone to a prestigious university. You see, love that binds is not true love that gives. In order to practice true love that gives, you just have to give up seeking something in return. That's just the way I'll put it. You have to just give up seeking something in return. And literally, it may sound stupid and naive, but literally just doing something for the sole purpose of the other person's happiness. And to take you by surprise, when you do this, that will be the starting point of your happiness. It took me a while. I'm still working on it. But there are moments in my life when I'm able to purely give love without expecting anything in return. And that is the moment that I feel so happy. And it's not a happiness that you can achieve by pleasure, or it's not a happiness that you can attain by fulfilling your own desires. It's a spiritual happiness. It's an elevated form of happiness, which we call in happy science the happiness that comes from enlightenment. It's a happiness for our souls. That's the real happiness based on God's teachings. So, let us remind ourselves these teachings every single day and self-reflect on the love that we give to check and see if it's really pure or not. By doing so, our binding love will turn into giving love, and we will be happy, and people around you, you'll start seeing will become happier too. That'll be it for today. Thank you for joining, and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.